Good morning, everybody. Again, we've been having a lovely chat. It's great to see all these faces we haven't seen in so long. And I just want to start with saying thank you for being so understanding about moving to Zoom. Oh, I have contracted a bit of a virus of some kind, not COVID, but it's one that has kind of zapped the living daylights out of me. So we just thought it would be nice to make it a morning with Facebook and Zoom. All right, let me begin with, I'm going to share my screen and I'm adjusting to Zoom again. How about you? It's taken me a minute to remember all about the way we work here. So good morning. I was going to talk about body and soul, and instead, we're just going to see where this takes us this morning and see what kind of message comes up. What I'd like you to do now, for those of you who remember how to use the chat box, is to type in some celebrations, whatever kind of celebrations you might have. I'm quite sure there are lots of celebrations out there. I'm going to see if we can see what we got. The chat box is open. Well, I don't see any sharing yet. Is there nothing celebratory out there? Are there no Facebook or are there no Razorback fans out there? There we go. We got one Razorback fan here. Thank you, Crystal. Catherine, a 27-year-old grandson. So we got Go Team and we've got birthdays and grandchildren. Mary Alice's writing project is progressing. That's fantastic. We look forward to that. And Facebook is rolling live. Yay. It's been such a while. We could depend on that. And and the prayer, Worldwide Day of Prayer with Unity. Thank you, Sandra, which went on Wednesday night and Thursday. That was quite lovely. They did a good job on Zoom with what they were offering for us. So let's breathe in all these wonderful rock painting. And I'll share another picture at the end of the service. We shared the pictures of all the beautiful rocks that our women plus Ray were able to create yesterday. And they got to sit outside. And there are tomatoes, lots of them. Gordon, thank you for that. The tomatoes in the garden. And earlier, Ray was sharing that he got to can, I don't know how many, he said like 17 quarts of tomatoes. That was, and Andrea is celebrating 1 year of divorce. Isn't that great to be free and moving on in the direction that was best for you? Thank you so much. And all right, we are going to close out the celebrations right now. And oh, good for you, Crystal, making a pot of sauce and making sure that Gordon gets some. That's fantastic. All right, Anne is going to turn off the chat screen now, and I'm going to share my screen again as we move on to our next thing. All right, let's see here. I can remember how this all works. So those were celebrations. Let's breathe in all those celebrations and notice how we feel when we talk about the good going on in our lives, the loveliness. And as we do that, we still have so many people out there whose lives are interrupted by Mother Nature, by illness. We have the fires, and we also have the air quality here in the United States. I mean, in Arkansas, interrupted by those fires. So let's drop our attention into our heart space right now with an intention of breathing into that space and filling it up with the celebrations that we experienced this morning, and also something that brings us a sense of gratitude or joy, a memory, a pet, a grandchild, a child, whatever it is, and let that fill you up. And as we do this, let's have our hands open like we are giving over. Our hands are open wide to love and to compassion and to care, to strength. Seeing the quality of life and the wholeness that exists within each one of us. And we know that for all beings on this planet. And we give thanks. We give thanks for this time together in this moment of putting our attention and intention outside of ourselves from within ourselves. And so it is. And our next thing is a song. It's pretty easy to follow along, and I've got the words for you. I hope if you haven't, to get your earbuds, you'll find your quality of listening a bit better as we begin our next song.
Centered in God, I walk through this life, feeling good and so energized. I am all right. I'm feeling all right. I am centered, I am whole, I am well. I'm feeling all right. Yes, I am. Centered in God, I walk through this life, feeling good and so energized. I am all right. I'm feeling all right. I'm centered, I am whole, I am well. I'm feeling all right. Yes, I am. Centered in God, I walk through this life, feeling good and so energized. I am all right. I'm feeling all right. How about you? I am centered, I am whole, I am well. I'm feeling all right. Yes, I am. I'm feeling all right. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Notice how you feel. Even though I'm I'm feeling a little under the weather. I feel a little better. Claiming the truth of my wholeness. And for just a few moments, how about you? Notice how you feel. Anybody? I'm going to peruse through the folks here. Yay. I'm looking at all you. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I see you, Pam. Oh, look, there's Joe. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello. Oh, and there's Peg. I'm gonna do romper room for a moment. It's great to see you guys. Oh, yay. All right, let me see what I want to do now. All right, Anne. We're going to have Anne bring you our daily word. Hang on there just a minute, Anne. Let's see if I can find it.
Be happy to.
We're going to get there from here. Hey. There we go.
You did
Take
it.
away.
Awesome. I'm proud of you. You're doing such a great job. Today's daily word is body temple. And the affirmation is, I bless my body in prayer and my body blesses me. So let's all say it together. You don't have to unmute or anything. Just say it where you're at. It says, I bless my body in prayer and my body blesses me. One last time.
Oops.
I bless my body in prayer and my body blesses me. Within me, there is a healing power that is unlimited in possibility and divine in source. I bless my body with prayer and my body blesses me with strength, health, and wholeness. My body is a temple of the Holy Spirit that dwells within me. From the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, I am filled with strength and energy. Every fiber of my being vibrates with life and energy. I am recharged and revitalized, for I am being renewed every moment, not once in a while, but every moment. I give thanks for the beauty and wonder that make my body and for the tremendous feats that it accomplishes every day, for the divine energy that it houses. I bless my body and my body blesses me with health. I rejoice, for I am vitally alive. And from 1 Corinthians 6:19, do you not know your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, which you have from God? God bless you all. Talk to you later.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne. I really like that. That was a helpful one for me today. I hope it is for you all as well. All right. Now, what I want to do, lately I have been considering with my new world after last year and the things that have happened, just what is my purpose? What is my my reason right now to be here on the planet? You know, there was a different world for me when my mother and sister were here, when life was just very different. And so I'm kind of recreating what is top of the list important. And underneath all of that is, how do I want to show up in this world right here, right now, with what has been given to me, whether it be what I would consider a difficult time, or whether it be less than what I had hoped for, or if everything's going well, within the parameters of everything that has come to this very moment, who am I going to be right now? And what do I need to call upon in this moment to assist me in showing up as the best version of life in this moment? And so I brought the song up again, Who Have I Come Here to Be? And for me, the many words that come up in this song as examples or part of who we are give us a moment to consider, who have I come here to be? I have asked of one of my loved ones who has lost a lot of things that make their world not at all the same and very difficult. And so I've asked of them, well, how is it you can live your life to the fullest and the best version of it with what you have been given right now? What is available to you right now? And find the joy in that. And so when I am giving advice, I must turn it around and say, well, what about you, Missy? What can you do? And not overall and forever, but as a going forward, to look at each day and then each moment if necessary. Who have I come here to be in this moment? And how can I create with whatever has been given to me in this moment? So we're going to take a few moments of song and just sit back with it. And then we'll stop and take a few moments of quiet to consider what is ours to be. Who have we come here to be in this moment? And as I share the screen, I invite you to begin taking a moment to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth with awareness.
With the answer, I will start to live us apart. We've come to be one. Let us walk as one, singing. We are perfect, we are whole, we are one. We've come to be loved, we've come to be free, we've come to be wise, we've come to be one. We are resilient, we are determined, we've come to be quiet, we've come to be kind, we've come to be playful, unique and healed, present, amazing and pure.
Mm. Notice how you feel. And I invite you now to sit in your comfortable, kind of meditative stance, whatever that may be, with some strength to it, maybe some courage in the body. Relaxing your eyes. It began with the words, I've come to be free, and let us sit with that word freedom, free. Maybe even visualize what free might look for you. How does that show up? And breathe into freedom. Maybe it is a few moments with the breath where you just allow thoughts to be, whatever they are, and let them pass by as a cloud passing by. Maybe the body just relaxes a little bit more and the heart can open wider. Feeling the freedom that comes with faith and trust. And allowing and opening to whatever this moment has brought. Realizing that tensing up and pushing away does not create freedom, but just makes the chains tighter. Opening up to sitting even more deeply into the freedom where there's grace and ease, which can lead us into the next. Who have I come here to be? Love, love and loved. For when we open our hearts up to the freedom that is in this now moment, we can also know the harmonizing and unifying principle that is love, opening up to everything that is within us and around us right now. We know love, for it is open enough to arise from within. And we can feel and know the chains beginning to loosen even more and more. Until we become completely immersed in oneness. We've come to be one, and in that oneness is our resilience. It is our uniqueness expressing as our unique selves the love that we each embody. And there we find the wisdom in that oneness that will guide us to do the absolutely perfect next thing. And pure. Create in me a pure heart, O God. And when we approach life this way, when we release, let go, and we become open, we can then trust we are faith, and we can live to our fullest in whatever life on this Mother Earth has brought to us. Taking a moment now to call upon your memories of this past year and a half and time, of how resilient we are. How we desire to know life fully, and so we will know it. How we can open our arms and our hearts wide to every moment put before us. And then we can open our hearts and our arms wide to the other beings that come into our path. And we can know their suffering and their pain and be in support with loving compassion and kindness. And they can even feel it when we are in their presence. And something will go into their own body and soul without our even doing anything but our own work and knowing what is ours to do. They will know that same faith and love and hope in their time. Take a moment as we end this time of meditation to just say within, who have I come here to be? I have come here to be. And it could just be that is where the sentence ends. I have come here to be. And everything else will follow as it is directed from within the open heart and the loving soul and the unique, pure-hearted individual we each have come here to be. Take another breath with awareness, noticing how you feel. And then breathing your eyes open and your body moving. Notice how you feel. I feel like I really can do this. I hope you feel that way. Or you already felt that way and you're even feeling more like that. And as is a perfect time, we're going to go to our prayer time now. So I'm going to ask Anne to go ahead and open the chat box. And in these open hands and open hearts, we offer up the names of people we would like to hold in prayer, in affirmative prayer of wholeness and oneness, completeness and love and light. And you can write them in the chat box. And if you're on Facebook Live, you're welcome to email any prayers to unityfaye@sbcglobal.net. And I'll share a song as we share our names.
Your prayer is my prayer. 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 Prayer is my prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer. 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 Prayer is my prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer. 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 Your prayer is my prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer. 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 Your prayer is my prayer too.
And so it is. And for anybody who's new out there, we will hold those names in prayer with our Unity of Fayetteville prayer team for 30 days. And then we will send it to Silent Unity for another 30 days. Let's just take a moment now to remind us Unity of Fayetteville is a nonprofit organization, and our support comes from all of y'all out there. So those are the ways that you can help support what we do at Unity of Fayetteville. Inspiring transformation, we enrich lives. I know that I've been here for like 31 years with Unity of Fayetteville, and my life is absolutely enriched by it year after year. I'm grateful. So whatever your donation is, we thank you. And we'll say our lovely offertory blessing together. In a consciousness of divine love, we bless every gift and every giver. We are a bountiful community, and so it is. Amen. And that's the truth. So we'll stay a little bit longer on the Facebook so all of y'all can know what's going on at Unity of Fayetteville. So what's happening at Unity of Fayetteville? Well, there's a lot happening at Unity of Fayetteville. So we're going to find out. And I hope that those of you who are on Zoom might stick around for a while so we can visit. And we especially want to visit with those we have not seen in so long. And next week, it will be in person. And we will be on live somewhere. I just know it. Can't you feel it? I hope you all will be patient because Tammy and I are working diligently at getting the best viewing possibility for all of our friends out there. But next week is John Ray and Divine Intervention. We'll get it there one way or the other. And Catherine is offering another class. It doesn't start till October, but I wanted you all to just know about it so you can get it on your calendar. And Metaphysics 3. And you can do this from all over the United States because it is an online class. So I encourage you to get in touch with her if you are interested. And metaphysics classes were one of my most inspirational, transformational kinds of classes when I began my intention of knowing more and being more at Unity. Today, our water play was canceled due to, well, I just couldn't get it all together when this sickness hit. And the children were happy to go somewhere else and play in the water. But if you're interested in it, just contact our Audra Darling at gmail.com because they aren't going to go somewhere off campus today. But parents are required to go as well. And then Rosa has something started tomorrow if you are in the area, Rosa Roubaix, and you can see all the information there if you would like to be a part of that. There are lots of good things that are going on with Rosa at the Cardinal Care Center. So check it out. And Catherine is also continuing with her silent retreat on Saturdays. Saturday, September 25th, we'll be practicing Principles 101, and I have heard wonderful things about her retreats. I have not been able to attend yet. Maybe this month will be the one. And if you would like to become a member of Unity of Fayetteville, there are a lot of perks. Even if you don't live here, we can make it work. So contact me at unityfay@sbcglobal.net. You get to be part of our prayer chaplains calls monthly. You get to be part of our SEE classes for free. And there's just a lot of perks to being a member if you're interested and are not currently a member. For those of you who live in the area, remember to bring non-perishable food items or personal items that one might need when they are living out there and cannot afford the basic needs. All right, so let us say our prayer protection. And this prayer protection is for each of us here today, for us as a collective, and for all beings together. The light of God surrounds us. We are light. The love of God enfolds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. The presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is. We are divine. And I'm going to play our closing song. Let's see if I can do it from here. I'm going to have to do it a different way. Y'all stay on if you'd like to visit. We've got a closing song coming up. And I just got to find it. Hang on. There we go. See if I can get that up there. Okay. Oh, look. Should have shown you. There's the pictures from yesterday. Isn't that cool? The women who made rocks. And then here's the rocks they made. Oh, that's cool. All right. Forgive me. Go. Let there be peace on earth.
Lead that in too.
All righty then. I am going to say goodbye to our Facebook friends. Thank you for being here this morning. And just know that we will be, if all goes really well and normal, in person next week. Thank you for being there.